Hello everyone, welcome into Above My Pay Grade. My name is Eric, traveling again in the hotel lobby area. Thought I'd drop a video. Was thinking this morning about how dishonest or how obvious dishonesty is in politics around the world today. And I came to realize, which I already knew to be true, there has to be a certain level of integrity in your politics to keep it orderly or to keep your country orderly. Why do I say that? I was asking some buddies, they're also in the military. I was asking them, and I've said this before on this channel, if you can get away with it, what stops you from doing it? Doesn't matter what it is. And a lot of them said, integrity, honor, loyalty to something. But I think the problem is this graph right here. People in politics realize that the ship is sinking. Our national debt is a hockey stick up and to the right, and our income is not. It's kind of a flat 45-degree angle. And if you have your debt growing that fast and your income not, well, people are realizing the ship's sinking, they're going to grab what they can and get off. And politicians are going to be first because they're going to see the warning signs. And the politicians today are doing that in the form of insider trading. You look at the number of people who have beat the S&P 500 in 2021, 2020, and the information they have access to. And this is very bipartisan. Most of the people on this list are in the Republican Party. Everyone hears about Nancy Pelosi doing insider trading, which she does, but there's a lot of people in the Republican Party who do it too. And my big question is, what if they're for sale? What aren't they willing to sell? That's the ultimate question. Because you making a few extra bucks as a politician, you're typically exchanging something for that. And you're exchanging influence. And what are you influencing? How you vote. What should actually influence how you vote is your constituents, who you represent. So this representative democracy thing in the United States, although it's a beautiful form of government, these politicians have no honor or loyalty. And when you don't have that, everything's for sale, unfortunately. It's very sad. But you don't see a lot of people who have integrity, had an idea, and they didn't change their mind on that idea once they got into politics. Because they learn real quick that you have to act a certain way, vote a certain way, in order to be viewed as part of the team or whatnot. But I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. And they know that the ship is sinking, and they'll continue to extort their voters, their constituents, in order to make more money, in order to sell them down the river. And it's really until voters hold them accountable. Like, hey, if you can get away with it, and them getting away with it is their voters not holding them accountable. And oftentimes the press tells you what they want you to hold them accountable for, if that makes sense. So very few people know that the top 4 names on that list I showed you, and that they're beating the S&P 500 by double. It's pretty impressive when you look at hedge funds who spend 12 hours a day looking at this stuff and oftentimes still can't beat the S&P 500. When you have that environment, and then you have little congressmen, magic, doubling the S&P 500 return. That's a little interesting to me. Anyways, I think it's high time that voters hold hold their constituents accountable, because ones we have, or their representatives accountable, the ones we have today are selling us down the river and getting rich doing it, unfortunately. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys in the next one.